Hey everyone! In the previous video, I showed you how to set up a website with the JustShip boilerplate. The one thing I didn't get to was how to accept payments with Stripe. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. I'll use a super simple website I made a while back as an example. It's made me around 60 bucks so far. It only consists of some text and a button that leads to a Stripe checkout form. If the user pays successfully, they will start receiving email notifications when a certain website changes. Let's see how to build this with JustShip. The first thing we need to do is log into Stripe, go to test mode, and create our product. Let's call it test product and make it a one-time payment of 15 euros. Now let's create a payment link for this product. A payment link is simply a link that leads to a Stripe-hosted checkout form. Stripe can send events about the payment, like whether the payment succeeded, to an endpoint on your server. Let's see how we can use the payment link for local development. Our payment button looks like this. As you can see, we use our test mode payment link when developing locally and a real payment link in production. To locally listen for test events, we need to use the Stripe command line interface. Install it if you don't have it already, log in, and then run the following command. This will forward the test events to our locally running webhook. This will also give you your local webhook secret, which you should fill out in your environment file. You also need a Stripe API key. You can get one by going to the developer page and clicking the API tab. Add this to your environment file as well. Now we should be all set to receive the test events. In my original code, I create a new user and send a welcome email to the email address in the checkout form. Let's replace that with a simple log statement to test our payment event. Now, when we go make a test payment, the Stripe CLI should send the event to our local webhook. If everything is configured correctly, it should then decrypt the event and run the log statement. Let's see if it works. It looks like the log statements are printed correctly. Time to go to production. In Stripe, go out of the test mode and create the real product and payment link. Fill out the production payment link in your payment button component. In Stripe, go to Developers, click the Webhook tab, and add your production domain. Note that if you use the recommended domain setup from Vercel, you need to add www in front of the URL. Otherwise, your endpoint responds with a redirect instead of processing the event. As the final step, you need to get your production webhook secret and Stripe API key. We fill these out in the Vercel environment variables instead of the test secrets in your local .env file. And that's it. You should be able to accept payments on your website now. Thank you for watching. Also, what did you think of the AI-generated voice I used for this video? I'd love to know in the comments,